Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. And that's right, the second king of Five Nights at Freddy's is ready to take on the next challenge of the Ultimate Custom Night Revisited. And that's right, part 6 is now in. And this time, I'm going to be facing against Sprain Trapped. So, right now, hope that you guys enjoy this video that will absolutely once again will to begin right about this second. So, hope you guys enjoy this video, and like always, is the 4 things to do is like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. That way, again, you will not miss a single video that comes on this channel. So, without further ado, it is time and again to enjoy the video. So, if you guys are excited, then hell yeah, I'm sure as hell excited because this time it's all about Sprain Trap, or in this case, and the challenge says Sprain Trapped. Yep, a few other characters are appearing to be in the challenge, so again, this probably would be somewhat of an easy and different challenge, or probably a little bit the same challenges that takes on different difficulties. But anyway, that's just me talking about how that's going to play out, but whatever. But anyways, by any chance, by any means, it is time to get started, and it's time to do so, and without further ado, let's begin. And oh, if you guys have checked on the last video, well, go ahead and definitely check it out. That is called Death Toll Clown. If you guys have not seen that video where I reacted to it, then yes, go ahead and check on that out. And also, by the way, no, my channel is not made for children, which I did explain that for almost whatever I've explained it through it, but again, this would just be a recap for everybody just to kind of understand the full reasons or whatever exactly is that my channel has never been children, and it's never been to be children, and it will never be directed towards children. That is a hell no, and that's a false lie, and it's never been true, which 100% it's false and a lie, which it is false. And the only thing my channel is only directed aimed towards to is teens and adults alike. 100% aware. That is a T and an M. And then as in for like whatever exactly my other reaction videos that has like less swearing, that's pretty much for an E. But if it's full swearing, then again it will not be an E. So that's just an explanation, and that's just all I would probably say is that thank you guys for pretty much for listening on the recap of this recap that I'm explaining already. But anyway, that's all I want to talk about. That no, my channel is not made for children, and if it was, that probably would have been something of a different scenario. But no, we're not doing that. That will affect the comments being off. So no, that is never going to happen. And also, again, pretty much whoever just says that, and yes, it is pretty much a stupid pedophile move, which no one doesn't even care about, which I probably don't care about either. So again, it's so relevant that nobody cares. So again, let's just get on to the point of part 6, and let's just get right into this challenge. So without further ado, and like I said again, that my channel will be teens and adults still to be on this day, that it will still be teens and adults, and my audiences are not children. My audience are teens and adults alike, only for that example of that percent of the audience. Thank you. And also including the age. So that's exactly what I'm saying, and I hope you guys get the memo and get the understanding. But if not, then shame on you and not shame on me. But anyway, that's just all I gotta say on the memo. But anyway, part 6, let's go. Let's do this of the Ultimate Custom Night Revisited, and it's time to get it started. So Let's do this, friends. Let's do this. Alright, now here we go. Since this time it's just about to re-begin anyway, so here we go. It's time for 6 a.m. Alright, folks, here we go. For the next second of the countdown, let's begin this already, so here we go. Let's get it on with. There we go, 6 a.m. It finally made it. Let's go. It's time again. Let's freaking go. Yep, the set is really going on up. Let's go. Yeah, that's what's going on, y'all. Let's go. Alright, it's time for Sprain Trapped. Let's do this. And like I said, the phantoms or the characters are going down. Because this should be an easy stretch. Of course I have to deal with Nightmarian's crap, which of course I have to deal with that now, so terrific. Alright, let's see if any of them don't show up this time. Hey! Shoot, start showing up. Didn't ask you to show up. Oh great, this I have to reset. There we go. Ah! Nice try, JJ. Nice try. Nice freaking try. Oh. No. No. Yep, poof away. Oh, I saw you, Scrap Trap. I know you were coming here. I know you were coming to get me in the end of that deck, on the vent shack. Oh, I saw phantoms. No. Oh no, that one looked good. Spray Trap, what you doing there, man? What are you doing? Oh, great. I see you over here. I can barely just see you in the face. Oh, get out of here, Night Marionette. Hold up. You're not reforming. You're not reforming, bud. You're not reforming. Shoo. Goodbye, Springtrap. Oh. Oh, what was that? Oh, of course it was JJ. Oh, no. Why do I still see Night Marion keep reforming? Shoo. Get out of here, man. It's a good thing I don't have to deal with Nightmare BB at this point, which good thing I can't deal with him, so that's at least pretty good problem on that one. At least that's probably resolved for something. Hey! Nope. Still not happening. Get out of here. Oh! No. Phantom Mango is still in Cam 1. Nice. Just nice. Right at the left side of the door, I see. Yep. Hey, see you, Strange Trap. I can barely see you. With your freaking face, which I can see you. Oh, no. Oh, I need to see why. And it's 3 a.m. already. Shoo. Oh, no. No. What is it from the nope? Ah. Yeah. Come on, and now. No. I can see you still, Springtrap. The more times you keep being appearing over there, the more I'm gonna keep vent checking your face in the middle, bud. Oh my god, doesn't it never get old? Hey. Ah. Oh, shuffle. No. Man, every single word I keep saying, whatever, it's just like random random shit words I just say. It's just funny. Whenever that some other character reappears for nothing. But oh, yep, that's what I would say right now. Well, it's just literally me using a flashlight. Up, just to keep Phantom Freddy away at bay. That's probably the only point I have to keep Phantom Freddy away. And hooray! I got 6 a.m. Woo! Anyways, without further ado, without that being said, everybody, is that I finally passed Spring Trapped, which, alright, that seems pretty much something to pass here. So, anyways, hope you guys definitely did enjoy this video, and remember the 4 things exactly is like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. That way, again, you will not miss a single video that comes on this channel, and I hope you guys definitely did enjoy that, by the way. And yeah, so I guess I have to say that, well, at least I wasn't checking on the monitor too much, which good thing I have to avoid a few bit of identity characters that were showing around. Exactly, that some of them were challenging than other characters were, but my god, man, I just have to say is that let's go. Like, too freaking easy. Like, it was just literally too easy to pass, which, yep, the only thing I gotta do next is deal with the old friends. Like, good old buddy pals of good old buddy friends, of good old buddy pals, that I might have to deal with next for the Ultimate Custom Night Revisited for Part 7, which, like I said, I have to deal with old friends. That is probably from the different current events, which we all know who those were, but anyway, that is going to be a very good question to hear. But anyway, oh man, isn't this going to be a thrilling ride? Isn't this going to be a thrilling ride? But anyway, that's going to be a very interesting question and know how this will play out. But for now, folks, I'll say this again is remember like so is hopefully to say that by any chance and see where this goes. And hopefully, like I said again, that if you guys definitely had checked the last video I reacted to, then again, like I said, my channel is just made for teens and adults, and I chose it to pick that answer. So yeah, like I said, I definitely would say that question in very full and true answer that it's just been teens and adults, not children. And also, here's a fun fact. If, like I said, if I hear a word that starts with children, I know someone would have actually used a pedophile move, which, again, don't think I'd be too smart for being a dumbass or whatever, but like I said, that is just a stupid move to make, and it's obviously the stupidest thing I could ever hear from exactly or whatever. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. So, if you guys, again, definitely do enjoy the video, and despite the fact that, again, my audiences and age are only benefit to teens and adults. That's all I'm saying, not the other way around. So, like I said again, that move of the crap is just old. It's so stupid and redundant. It's so stupid. Which I know I'll still shut my mouth after that. I know I'll still do that, but again, it's just true for the sake of being true. But it's just true and all. But whatever. But let's just get to the fun fact with the Ultimate Custom Night Challenge. By the way, how I did. So yeah, Scrap Trap. Man, Scrap Trap was just coming right down to the right fence shack that I had to really close out pretty fast, and I'm like, oh god, not him again. Like, dude, not him again. Nah, 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 nah. And of course, JJ pretty much came out there too, exactly while I have to deal with her at this point, and just closed it. And Springtrap kept appearing on 3 or 4 times that he randomly appears into the middle, so I just probably closed that in his face and made him leave. So, oh my gosh. And of course, I just noticed that the pretty much the trash in the game actually appeared like once or something like that, or maybe twice or whatever. But Phantom BB and Phantom Mango are both going to jump scare me at a random pace in the monitor. But nope, that never happened, and I pretty much was safe. And nope, that didn't really got me, but still safe. And as in for Phantom Freddy, man, he still keeps on reforming. Even if I have to keep using that light away just to peer him away exactly or make him leave, but it just takes time for him just to probably like find his own way to actually just disappear and go somewhere else, or he'll still keep reappearing, but that was fine with me. And then as in for Night Marionette, man, at least it's so much better to have him away. Unlike Nightmare BB to scare the crap out of me at this point, which at least I was safe from that, which I was totally safe. But, there are going to be some characters that are going to be in a danger zone that might actually get a percent at killing streak to get me exactly again. But I don't know, man. It's still pretty good. Like, I've been doing pretty dang good for passing the challenges, which it's fun to read to continue all the good stuff for the second round, but whatever. So, without further ado, I am Devin-Foxy, Remastered again, and I will be sure to say is thank you guys again for watching, and thank you guys for continuing to watch my channel and all of this stuff, which that's appreciated and amazing. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. So thank you guys for enjoying the time and very much for enjoying the time being. And without further ado, without that being said, is that one real lesson is never hear the word children. Because I know somebody would like to use that move in a different way that is not even cool, man. That was not even cool. So, like I said, that again, it's just pretty stupid, which I have to say, in fact, that it's just a pretty stupid idea by saying the word or hearing the word, which, like I said, this probably is my first time ever since I'm hearing that word coming from, like, not saying the name or whatever, but again, it's just the stupidest shit and stupidest move or pretty much or pathetic move I had ever heard or whatever, but again, it's just so dumb. Like, say, doesn't pedophiles really say that by saying it's like, oh, the children? Or is it just a different way of an excuse? Which, two of those are dumb excuses to hear from it, so again, who cares? But anyway, even though sometimes I'm just gonna like move along with it and just move along with my time and just get all over with, but still. If you guys have checked out the last video, then hey, it's just me talking about the truth about the last video. So if you guys have checked it out, then go right ahead and definitely check it out. And for me, I'm being right, which I'm not being wrong, but I'm just being right. So without further ado, that would be amazing and that would be appreciated like always. So again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon for part 7. Part 7 will be ready for old friends and good old jolly old friends. That was soon to be next afterwards. But anyway, we finally finished Spring Trapped, and now we can finally get to another challenge. Which, like I said, we got like 4 more challenges to go, and then it could be all done and finished, which it's going to get interesting, y'all. It's going to get interesting next. So, I'll see you guys soon enough for the next video and soon again later in the next video. So, thank you guys for watching part 6, and I will be appreciated. So, thank you guys again for watching and taking the time to enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys soon for part 7. That is Old Friends. So, anyway, without further ado, I'll see you guys again next time. Peace out, sign out, and see you guys again next time. And just remember, for a little recap, everybody, if anybody isn't paying attention, that remember, this channel of mine and my separates are only dedicated for teens and adults are allowed. 100% allowed. But whenever it's children, it ain't allowed, son. That ain't allowed. Which it never is allowed, and it will consume never to be allowed ever. Not in a million years. But like I said, not in a million years, just not in a million years. But without further ado, and without that being said, like always, is I'll pretty much be sure to see you guys again next time. And without further ado, it is time I get going, and it's time I sign on out and see what happens on the next time for part 7. Which, like I said, part 7 is going to get interesting, so hopefully it will soon to be, but we'll find out and see what happens next. But Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll say this again, is thank you for taking the time to enjoy this video by yours true, dedicatedly to me, Devin-Foxy Remastered again. We'll see you next time. So peace out, everybody. See you next time, and have a great day. See you later. Signing on out. Peace on out. Devin-Foxy Remastered is signing out. Later and goodbye. Peace on out.